Hi, everybody. Okay, happy Friday. Can't believe we made this one. Okay. So the reason for my title, The End question mark, is because they did almost finish the storyline. The arc with Jerry Burns and Stacey Duke. But also, I thought they were gonna finish the storyline with or continue the storyline with Nikki and the eyesight thing, but they're gonna go that next week. So, okay, the internal dialogue returns. So, yay! I was happy about that. Really happy. And okay, so what happened is Lawrence said he had to run out and see a patient, which was Patty, right? Because he felt like his deal with her was falling through. So then he had to race to meet her, but then I don't know why he didn't meet her. Well, because I mean, part of it is Jack Peter Bergman texted him from her phone about wanting to meet or something. So maybe that's why he didn't go, but I don't know. So they did give him enough time because the other thing was I told you I was wondering if Kyle would have enough time to go in, bust in the house, and take Diane with him, right? Well, they had enough time, but Diane talked too much. She was like, "Well, I don't know if we're gonna have enough time, and we have to run and everything." And I'm like, "Why are you talking?" Because there was like a lot of talking before that. Because okay, so Kyle kind of busted a window or something that made the dogs go crazy. Luckily, he had a lot of meat on him, literally meat. Okay, so then he comes to the door, and she's like, "Oh my God, Kyle!" And they welcomed each other for too long. I was saying to my TV, "Run, run for the hills! Come on!" Okay, so then Jack on the other side is all worried about it and trying to get info from Kyle. And every minute that he doesn't hear from him, he starts to get worried that something really happened to him. But he just has to have, he decides to have a little faith and just, whatever. So then Patty calls him up to bed because she says that tonight is going to be the night that it happens, whatever it is. And no, don't go in the gutter. It's not that because he was with Patty and then he got a sharp pain you could see, and I was like, what happened? And then it isn't until a minute later or maybe two that you see a bloody knife, and I'm like, oh boy. So you're supposed to believe that she used the on him, right? Okay, so then luckily, this is where the um, medication comes in because I told you Diane spiked the food with the medication, and that was how she was going to get away. But I didn't know how. Like, I didn't know how it fit in totally. But okay, I'm guessing that the medication is like a sedative that makes you pass out and sleep, but like sleep for 12 hours or maybe overnight. And then you wake up. And I don't know if you, but this may be too far reaching, but I'm just going to go here for a second. Maybe it's to definitely make you pass out, but then also you might lose your memory. I'm not really sure about that, but I'm guessing. Okay, so then they finally get in the car. Diane and Kyle finally get in the car. So they've gotten away from the house. And I'm like, finally. Okay. So then they're talking in the car. And she says, I want to go home. And Kyle says, what do you mean when you say home? And she doesn't say it right away, but she means to go home to Jack. But anyway, okay. So that storyline is not really over, but it's really close to being over because here's my dream scenario here. They find Markham in this house and they realize what happened, or the police start to question him or something, and then that's done. The only hanging, the only thing still up in the air a little bit is what's going to happen with Patty. Okay, now if they can connect everything and say she did it, then she might be going back to well, she might go to jail. But if they can say that she was out of her mind, like temporary insanity, she might go back to the loony bin. I don't know. But either way, the arc is done with Jerry Burns and Stacey Haduk. So yeah. Okay. Now going into next week, which I don't know why they're holding on to it so long, but they're making it seem like Nikki went home with the the pads on her eyes. Now, how is that possible? I don't know. Okay, not gonna question it. Okay, and then let's see. I think Lily and Kane are still gonna get back together. And then I think they're gonna offer Holden a job at Chancellor. So I don't know, but it looks like that. But I'm not really sure if I'm right. So don't quote me on it yet. Just a hunch I have. Okay. Yeah, I've done about everything. Okay. Bye everybody.